Hello and welcome to the DFS underscore PhD show for today, the 25th of November. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. Might as well be Jason. He's doing it well all the time. You should do it like this, more or less. I like the Alvarado play. I think that was pretty sharp, and I only swapped onto Towns, and that wasn't enough. I didn't get enough Towns for him to do that and outscore actual Jokic, so that was a mistake. It was fine though. I think, yeah, we were net up yesterday, but it wasn't enough. Like, I didn't sell any action because I didn't have any, I didn't feel there was enough angles. There's slightly enough angles today, even though it's a two gamer or a three gamer. So you can check it out. I just put it up. So it's all available as of when I am making the video. But yeah, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to put up 20, 30, 40. Like, if it's 20, I probably wouldn't even post it. But there's kind of angles today, and people aren't. Number one, Philadelphia ruled some guys out, so that's fun. The other news, I'm pretty sure the only other Q mark is early games. Well, we now, yeah, because Goga's also, no, Goga's late. But who cares, right? I mean, okay, so we just got the Goga downgrade. If you played a couple days ago, you might remember what's wrong with Goga. He hurt his ankle right as the game started. You remember? After lock, but before the game. Real fun timing. Like, it was after 3 minutes after lock. Like, there was people tweeting about how he was getting ready to go into the game. He did the thing. You go down the tunnel, everybody cheers, yay! Like that was happening on screen. You can see him coming out and being Goga, and then it's not him. It's like he must have actually hurt his ankle running out for starting announcements or something, or doing some crazy celebration. We never got a follow up on that. But anyway, so thanks, Goga. Love ya, bud. Thanks for giving us a heads up this time. Even though you still missed the very first injury report you got on the second one. So thanks. But let's report it a little earlier, fella. We knew yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago, whenever it was, you screwed us all over. So I'm not mad at Goga. I never get mad at a player as long as they're properly reporting their injuries, which is why I will always defend until I see the final guilty verdict. Who was it? Jonte Porter, because he properly reported all those injuries, man. He left the game early, sure, but it was a dumb, dumb move to post a full line on a guy who has an eye injury. You get poked in the eye by Jaren Jackson Jr., yeah, it might hurt. All right. I went back and watched the tape. He definitely got poked in the eye. You've seen Jaren play. He fouls a lot of people. Anyway, so today Doncic, yeah, but I mean Braun's back, so you can't boost him up to like 70 levels. Did I have a rant? I had a rant. Let's go back to the rant page. Don't want to miss any good parts, guys. Don't want you to miss any good parts. It's not a long one. We don't have a long one today. You're not in for very much at all. Like probably 30. Yeah, no, not even 30. I would guess 15 minutes. Okay. Short slate, give you a deep dive. Got to be cautious with the rules today. I think I only wound up going with two rules today. And the reason you want to be cautious, tiny slate, not a lot of options today, not a lot of options. And so, unless it's a really clear fork, and I did see two of them, let me read them to you. Later on, we got two. Max one of a WCJ and Goga. Thanks, Goga, for giving me like 15 minutes where I spent time on that and I didn't need to. So even though you reported it, if you'd reported it in the first injury report, I don't waste time. Anyway, and just saying, still kind of annoying even today, Goga. Let's report ourselves on the first injury report. Okay, chilling out, chilling out. Like everybody else is doing it right, Goga. Everybody else was doing it right. That's why I'm yelling at you specifically. The one time, anyway. One time we get late news is after lock. Come on, man. Like after lock of the game. Give me news after lock of like 4 p.m., but not of the game. That anyway. The other one was pretty clearly Edwards or Walker. I went back and looked at the popcorn machine for Toronto for these Philly guys because I don't know what to think today. But we got some good comps for the bigs, right? Because Embiid's been out a lot, PG's been out a lot. So for the forward rotation, we have some looks. And I gotta tell you, man, these Justin Edwards looks are not great looks. So if we get mega chalky, let's check it. The chalk of the slate, Justin Edwards. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel bad about that. Number one, you give him 31 minutes. Even still, you got to subtract, like he's zero point 0.8 point per minute. So the minutes aren't necessarily going to get you there with him, right? Like, I don't get it. I'm not. And he doesn't get the minutes. He did not get the minutes last time we had the situation. The assumption is that in this new situation, We have an additional guy out. The additional guy, who was it? VJ Edgecombe, which granted, I will give you. VJ Edgecombe, a ton of minutes to redistribute. A ton of minutes. First of all, just got too many. Andre's not quite 1.1 anymore. He's more of a one now. So I downgraded him to a one because he's just a one. And like he's a little bit overpriced. I don't really want to wind up on much Andre today. Oh, knock on wood, it's going to be terrible now. But I mean, like, it is what it is. It's Maxi's team. It's Maxi's to smash. I don't know why I haven't boosted Maxi. He should be like tied with whoever is the absolute most. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, Maxi, Doncic. That's their tier of guys. They're the absolute most. And then you got Franz, who should be good sometime soon. We're all waiting on it. We're all waiting on you, Franz. I the way I put it in the rant was $270 you are free. One half of my allocation today. It's got to be that way. This is just what the numbers say. This is his team now. There's nobody else here. There's nobody else to take shots. It's still Franz's team. I'm just going to play it until he hits shots, and then I'm going to win when he finally hits shots. And this is against a crappy Philadelphia team they're supposed to beat. How is how is Orlando going to beat them with a 20% owned Franz Wagner? Who did y'all think it was on Orlando that's going to beat them? Oh, Jalen Suggs. Now, granted, good play. Good play, Jalen Suggs. However, I'm giving him 1.1 at 32 minutes. Sabersim giving him 1.2 at 29 minutes. Splitting hairs here. The field is on Suggs, right? So like he's fine, but I'm not gonna be pushing my machine to give me more Suggs because like there's just no upside. Like I'm not getting anything on you guys. Now I will say I'm gonna be a lot heavier on Wendell Carter Jr. because they hated Orlando Robinson. They hated him, man. They started him out of absolute necessity and played him 13 minutes. Absolute garbage. They absolutely hated him. I hated watching him because I was so mad about Goga. But he also played badly. Like if he had come in and been like Derek, it would have been fun anyway. I did wind up winning that Saturday that night, right? Like I was just in a bad mood, and if he had just like given me anything, it would have been fine. I would have been like, okay, Orlando Sharks. There was like one guy who played Orlando in one of the contests I was. But don't do that today. It's terrible, man. That was so bad. You like, ooh, even if they had to, they wouldn't. That's what we found out. They play. They just say, "Hey, Jonathan, man, Jonathan Isaac, did he play the most minutes he's ever played in the world?" I'm sure he's limited, but five. I mean, I guess that wasn't the last game they had that situation, but still, he's just never going to get the minutes. He's too old. They're worried about him or something. He's too fun. I wish that he would be like the men he is now. Jonathan Isaac at the min on this slate. It's kind of a little tasty. What was that? What were those minutes again? Jonathan, yeah, dude, I wanted to search Jonathan. I'm definitely searching the name Jonathan, no context. 16 minutes. I don't know, man. I mean, I hate to do it. But if Goga's out, 16 minutes of Jonathan Isaac's tough to avoid. But the last game was the Goga out game. What happened there? We got 6 minutes of Jonathan Isaac in this thing? He get hurt? 5 minutes of Jonathan Isaac. What in the world? And Orlando Robinson just pulled immediately every single rotation. Jace Richardson, infinity minutes. Oh my God. What an absolute mess. What an absolute mess. I, I'm not, you see why I'm not doing this backup rotation. Like, okay, if you want to squeeze some Jonathan Isaac, fine. We got 5 minutes, man. In the same, what was that? Gross, ick. I mean, he could get 60. He got 16 the day before, so he could get 16. If he does get 16, he's still Jonathan Isaac during. Is he still Jonathan? I mean, okay. Let me check this live. I don't know if he's been Jonathan Isaac still this year. I mean, I should say I do know that Add More Funds is a little bit wonky with the new stuff, so this is best to be taken as early season sample. But I'm pretty sure he's still getting points. 0.75. That's what I was worried about. He's not even giving you his thing. He's supposed to be out there giving you blocks, giving you putback dunks, fun stuff. I'm not seeing it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Jonathan Isaac. It's your day. I mean, like, if Goga's out and he gets 16 minutes, it should be traditionally he's fun. He's just not anymore. And I don't know. I don't want Penda really. He got the minutes in blowout run, but ugh, God, what a mess. Just a mess. I mean, it's supposed to be close, right? So why am I digging into the blowout run anyway? You're going to expect 34-ish minutes for Wagner, Bain, Suggs, WCJ, and Anthony Black. I expect it for Anthony Black. What's going on with Anthony Black? Why does nobody else expect this? I think I have this in the rant actually. That I can, yeah, I canned my, I'm calling this 24 minutes, 36, 33, 29, 29, 27. The last, like all of them with Suggs back. Like, can you tell me which game Suggs was in for this? You can't because they're overlapping now, and it's not like predictive. Suggs goes up, Anthony Black goes down. And when we do we go over here to the Wowie, and he's still fine over here on the Wowie, right? Part of the rant, point 0.9, a lot of minutes now. Paolo out is the big deal. It doesn't matter about Suggs being back for Anthony Black. So if y'all are going to give me 20% Anthony Black, I'll take it at least to the 2x bank. I'm considering taking it to the 2.5x bank because it's just wrong. Y'all just wrong. You're lowballing his minutes, you're lowballing his usage, and it's not right. Not right. I'm confident. So I'm going up to 2.5. You saw me do it here live. So later, when it hurts so bad, I can go back and see on the video me feeling so good about doing it. I tell you what, I've never done it, but it's good to know it's there. It's good to know that that kind of mental anguish thing is possible. So just one of the fun reasons I enjoy making the videos, besides, talking to you guys, the Discord, and the staking dudes in Europe. It's fun. I like talking about basketball. I mean, it's fun. That's how I learned to talk to American sports people. Like, even though I played college basketball, man, I didn't watch NBA. I couldn't communicate with anybody about any pro sport until there was DFS. So that's kind of my pitch to people who are upset about gambling and the way, oh man, it's ruining sports. You didn't get a new audience, guys. Like, you're not ruining your audience. It's a new audience, and you got to treat it that way. But as long as you treat it as a new audience, that's going to be fine for you making money. Okay. Don't know if I had a point there. It was kind of a rambling rant. The last game's the only one that matters for the NBA Cup. I should say I do know it's an NBA Cup day. Traditionally, that means a bunch of people play their guys a bunch. Nah, not really. I had written down the NBA Cup implications. Only the last game's like for the group, right? You got Clippers and Lakers, they're both at the top of their group, fine. The other ones were just blowouts, right? Like the maybe I think Atlanta needed to score points for their group. Yeah, I think they gotta blow out the Wizards. So great. And I mean, like, what are the Wizards gonna do? I guess play Alex Sarr until he croaks, or like whatever. I mean, until they want to. They've been playing him a lot, even in blowouts. So 30, 32 minutes, unless he gets in foul trouble. They just want him to practice being, playing basketball. So whatever. So a lot of Rui. I mean, even 3% is a lot of Rui today. I don't really see what we're doing here. Is he getting those minutes? Getting 28 for sure. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, fine. I'll leave the one Rui. I'm not going to be prejudicial about my Rui. I don't really love getting on John Collins, man. They said something. There was some coach speak a while back about, man, we got to get John Collins the ball more. Got to get him working. Got to get John Collins going. Yeah. Yeah, man. Somebody got to get John Collins going. And I think it's John Collins. I think somebody needs to. It was that's the rhetorical speak I'm hearing when I see that kind of stuff. The guy works from the high post his whole career, man. What do you want to do? What do you run to play for John Collins, man? Like, what does that play even look like? A real slow screen up at the top, just a real slow one, so he can do his real slow thing. I mean, like, that's like, oh, we gotta get Kyle Anderson involved more. Man, slow-mo will do what he wants. He'll take a shot when he wants to. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? This is absolutely, you got to call out. When you see coach speak, you got to parse it yourself. You don't need to ask the NFL coach speak guy. There's no NBA equivalent. But, like, you know, guys, John Collins is an infinity-year-old man who's about to leave the league. This is him being given a warning. Do good. Like, be more aggressive, John Collins. We want to find ways for you to score. That's it. You score. Like, that's the whole plan. No, like, new plays or anything. Take shots or it's over. That's what I'm hearing. Because these Clippers, man, I don't know. Let me lower this stand just because, man, I don't know about these Clippers at all. Like, John Collins, he could get 10 minutes today. Well, they've been doing crazy stuff with these minutes. John Collins stats: 30, 26, 25, 27, 30, 24, 21. They just make different decisions every day about whether or not they give a crap about John Collins at all. And I don't know, so do I. I mean, like, some days it's a pretty thin value day. I still don't really want more than 15% John Collins, man. It's still a real stretch to me that they're ever going to get John Collins to do whatever it is they think John Collins is capable of doing in those interviews or whatever. I guess John Collins contract, I assume. There it's probably money reasons they expected, yeah, $26 million. So, they wanted to play like a guy who's worth $26 million and not a guy I'm pretty sure I could shut down if I had my legs under me. I still icing my stupid Achilles. But if I wasn't, I could take John Collins is my insane thing, I think. But you got to have that kind of attitude. I hear sad sack gambling stuff. Number one, call the number 1-800-GAMBLER if you have problems with gambling. If it's making you sad more than it's making you happy, don't do it. Right? I do it because it makes me happy more than it makes me sad. I like to talk to you guys. I like to learn about sports, and it makes me about more than I made as a PhD student, more than I made like on my first couple jobs. So that's fun. I like making money and I understand this games. But if you don't play. Yeah, because you need to have the confidence that I just had, right? The stupid ass thing where I think I can beat John Collins, number one. Come on, meet me at Brentwood School at frickin' Sunday at noon. Just send me an email ahead of time, make sure you're on the list. But I'm just man, I actually said the name. Oh, whatever. Don't go there, anyone. I said the wrong time anyway. But might have said the right school. Not 100% sure. I said the name of the location correctly, but I don't think I actually even. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to scrub it because I don't know how to. If you are a fan of the show, please like, comment, subscribe, and do not stalk me. I am a little bit worried about that. I do not take precautions about some people might be able to cyber whatever the location. Don't do that. Be chill. Be chill, dudes. You do that one time, it's over, man. Not doing anything that is at all risky in any way. Just having fun. And yeah, this seems fun. Andre Drummond, again, yeah, neither here nor there. Embiid's been out a lot. We've priced Embiid out. Yeah, he could do good, but I mean, it's not a great matchup. Wendell Carter's a little tiny and sneaky for him. He doesn't need a tiny, sneaky guy. He needs a big guy. He can go bam, 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 bam. It's fun. I like doing that. I like it when the big guy shows up to the Tuesday run and I can bam, bam, bam. And it's a whole thing. It's fun to get that workout. That is probably related to how I hurt myself. But it's fun. But they don't have that here. It's Wendell Carter Jr. And so it's either Andre goes over him and they do something else. It's not, they don't have another thing. So it's just a mismatch the whole game, and that's not great for Andre. Like they got other things to do. Philadelphia has other things to do. They have a tiny guy. They have a better version of Andre for tiny guys. Trendon Watford. He could play small ball five. We don't even need to see Barlow. We could see Barlow. I mean, who knows how much Barlow? Freaking infinity Barlow is possible. It's all gross. You see, I got some McCain here. I think he's the most likely beneficiary of these VJ Edgecombe minutes. Like, he played way more minutes than I was expecting. He played 26 minutes that first game back. That's insane. Why was he playing that many minutes? Absolutely did not expect it. Absolutely am projecting him for at least that many with 41, whatever it is, VJ Edgecombe minutes now vacated. Infinity more minutes available. Jared McCain, fun guy. We know we got selling whatever jerseys in a game that doesn't matter for like what was their ranking again? I never did get to that part of the rant. NBA Cup stuff for the first game. But yeah, make sure also you do. The reason I redid all of the projections is because SaberSim still has to take into account Paolo being out. We got Franz at like 1.1% usage or something. Give me a break. It's it's a little late now. You guys need to do that, or like I'm gonna start finding somebody who will. I'm gonna really have to research this. Come on, made a good rant. I had a good rant here. ATL needs to win. Last game winner clinches. Did not say about the first one. Okay, so NBA Cup standings. We'll do it live. Thought it was part of my canned rant. It doesn't matter for the first game. Magic are 2-0, Sixers 0-2. So Magic, they have a pretty good point differential, but also do we think then maybe the Celtics catch up to them in two more games? Maybe if the Magic lose out and they lose bad, real bad, they'd have to lose by a lot, and the Celtics have to win by a lot. So I don't know. Magic have some incentive to run the guys out there and beat a little bit, just like Atlanta does. But generally speaking, the last game's the one that matters. They're playing for standings and maybe get a few extra minutes, but like, I don't know. You want a few extra minutes, any of these guys, that much? LeBron, if he gets a bunch of extra minutes. Doncic, I guess. Like, what? Are you really going to play Doncic 40 plus? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we really want to win the NBA Cup like we did, last year, right? I guess they did. I don't know. I don't want to look it up. Somebody posted the comments if Doncic played crazy minutes last year. I don't think he was even on the team for the NBA Cup. It would have been a whole different scenario because of that whole thing. Okay, so I don't think you can put them in for a bunch more minutes here. LeBron did play a ton first game back. I put him in for more as a result. Beyond that, I don't want to play Jackson Hayes 23 minutes. That's outrageous. Is he doing that? I don't think so. Nah, don't do that. Unclick that. Like, yeah, there's probably somebody out today, and they still are not going to play Jackson Hayes that amount of minutes. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay, they're going to get Zubats. Well, good luck to Rui Hachimura. They'll do something else. They have not been leaning hard into Jackson Hayes this year at all. Uh, kind of unsurprisingly. Jake LaRavia, right? Like that's who really would probably benefit, or I don't know, Vando? Dude, is it Vando maybe? Small ball? Yeah. I think that's what I'll do here. I'll give him like 20. Oh my gosh, value the slate Vando? Is that what I'm doing here if Jackson Hayes doesn't get those minutes? I mean, Vando's terrible point per minute. I don't want to make him the value of the slate, but I mean, if he's totally unowned, right? That's the guy that gets the small ball 5 minutes here. So, I mean, is that a zero chance? No, it's not zero. It's not great. Is he the greatest value in the last game? I guess maybe something to pivot to late. I mean, I still probably won't get much of him at 15, like whatever, 5x, 17 points, fantasy points. But it's either him or Jackson Hayes that gets the minutes. I just don't want to play 7% owned Jackson Hayes at 4,400, who's absolutely not getting 23 minutes under any circumstances. Even if he starts, he's getting 20 absolute maximum. I mean, what this year? What's his abs? Okay, we got 32 versus the Heat. All right, so somebody got excited about seeing that Heat game and projected exclusively from that, I'm guessing. It has to be the only time this year that happened. What even happened? Obviously, he started. Boy, plus 17, sure. Who are the? Oh, Adebayo? I mean, okay. All right. I'm backing up the truck and we're saying it's a rule and we're doing Hayes. I think I probably have a Jackson Hayes rule here. Hey, going kind of soon. We'll get okay. 5 more minutes. Yeah, that's nice. Let me know if you like knowing there's only 5 more minutes left. Uh, I'm trying to look up I guess Lakers center. Yeah, whatever. Let's make a new rule. I doubt I have very many Jackson Hayes rules left over from ever caring about that before. But I think it's either Jackson Hayes or Jared Vanderbilt who gets a random super mega extension. And I will say Mac, Lakers, small ball or not with Aiden out. Because I don't know. I think they probably occasionally will. I mean, really, though, I guess Jackson Hayes did get that 32-minute game against the Heat in a pretty similar spot. So his upside is higher than 7% owned. I don't like him like as a player. I don't think he's got a ton of opportunity, but he play 9 more minutes than he's projected right here. That's pretty good. So I'll give him 26 and he can be another one of these like fringe value things. Like it's Vando's fine if you want to play him. I mean, really, you can play a fair amount of Jackson Hayes. I wouldn't really be too upset. 5x is fine. Like those minutes have to go somewhere today, and Clippers are kind of big. I mean, Zubac's going to beat up on him. Don't get me wrong; it's not like a solution, but I mean, Vando's not really not a great solution either. They don't really got a ton of solutions here. I guess Braun. We're thinking Braun backup five run. I, I don't know, man. I don't want to say it. You don't want me to say it either, but we all know it's true that at this point in his career, can he really stop Zubats? I mean, is this going to be the game where Zubats breaks out finally as a result of that? Because if that's what they're planning, I'm going to get on way more Zubats, man. I'm not joking at all. Well, I mean, they're playing him, right? Zubats minutes, Zubats stats. As long as he's getting, yeah, 34, 33, he's getting those minutes. We got him in at 31 probably, yeah. You got to give him more than that. And I think you want to give him a little bit more of a. I'm gonna go 40 for now. But if they start Braun at the five and not Jackson Hayes, I'm gonna go 44, 48. I'm just gonna boost Zubac to the absolute moon in swaps because I don't I don't get that at all. And also, yeah, wait, Chalk Porzingis is that happening? I mean, he did break through his limit, so he's fine. But chalk on one game of, I mean, okay, I gotta. So here's the thing. This is another cheat situation where the minutes they impute do not match the correct projection. But if you give the correct minutes and the correct points per minute, you get the right projection. So or you get their projection and it's right. That's why I didn't change Porzingis, even though I do give him a few more minutes. He did get a minutes bump. And it's possible when they're trying to beat up on Washington, they give him a minutes bump. I guess I'm also not leaning into that because I just don't. He's not the kind of guy who really enjoys beating up on randos. He kind of enjoys more beating up on teams he's not supposed to, close games. Like he's tasted success before, so he's not as likely as some of these other randos. Nikhil Alexander Walker just tasting success for the first time, maybe more likely to blast through a 30-point game today or something. Just because he wants to, and he's like at the peak of whatever his like career meter. Okay, so that's about all I got. Let's check out the leverages. Oh yeah, I didn't even say it. Grimes just terribly misprojected. Like 34 minutes and they had him at point 0.9 fantasy points per minute with this crew? No, no, no. That's not right. 1.17. Check it out. I mean, it's lots of minutes. Lots of minutes this year. It's lots of minutes last year. Just wrong. Get your Grimes right. Grimes is core. Grimes is obvious. Franz is core. Franz is obvious. We already talked about it. Jalen is core. Jalen is also obvious. I don't know why he's not over 60 or 50% on a slate like this. He should be for you. He's going to score a billion points. Trendon Watford, if he starts. So that's the thing. With Trendon Watford, I might even let this go up to 100 because we're going to get a weird starter for the Philly. Like the fifth starter here, I don't know. You don't know. It could be anybody. Do they want to do McCain? Do they want to do Edwards? Do they want to do Dominic Barlow alongside Drummond? Jabari Walker alongside Drummond? I don't know. None of that sounds good, right? Like all that sounds bad. So I don't know. Good luck. Good luck, Philly coach today. Who's the Philly coach? Like 76ers coach. Pretty bad. I never look at this guy. Nick Nurse, oof. Best of luck, Nick Nurse. You got some coaching to do today. You got some coaching to do. But I mean, that's the thing. They want it's a close enough game for them. So they might just run the guys anyway to have fun, to try to get. If they do just run the guys, we know the guys. The guys are Maxey Grimes, Drummond, Watford, and then one. I said I think my rule here was max one of Walker and Edwards for that spot. And then McCain's just like a grab bag, takes somebody's minutes, and I don't know what to do with him yet. But he played more minutes than I was expecting right away, and he's a better point per minute guy than people are projecting. I don't know why you project a fall off for a guy. Was his true shooting infinity? Jared McCain, true shooting. Not 25, 26. Give me the whole thing. Oh, it was pretty high. All right, so he's 60% true shooting. He'll probably come down just a little. But contrary wise, do I think he's going to stick at like 39%? No, I think he's going to settle somewhere in the middle, like 55% or something reasonable for true shooting. So I'm still on the Jared McCain train. I like a guy who smiles and has a positive social media presence. I don't care. I will lose as much money as I need to on Derek Queen. He's won me a ton of money and is just fun. He's just fun, man. I just found his Twitter. You should follow at Derek Queen 1 or whatever his Twitter is. It's an absolute delight. As always, when you get the winning lineup, make sure you pop it over here, into DraftKings. And then you can say, oh, yeah, I should tell you who I'm fading. And I should also know who I'm fading. So let's go to the negative leverage. It's one thing I do for myself. Drummond, Porzingis, Justin Edwards, Barlow, De Silva, Bain and Maxey. We're getting to stands that are less positive here, but are more based on game environments between the games. Like there's no reason to stretch either of these guys that much or I just don't like it that much. I don't like these fades as much. So I'm going to pop a minimum of 5% on them, maybe minimum of 6, 7. What do I want to do? I don't want to be under half the field on those guys. So I set that in there for later because I don't like that fade. And that's why we're doing this. But I do like all of these fades. Zubats, I mean, like we talked about it. That's probably going to come when I rerun it later because I just changed it based on thinking about matchups, right? The Lakers don't have Ayton, so Zubats. Okay. But most of these guys, I'm fine with fading a fair amount. And we're getting down to, we're in single digits fades anyway, so that's not that big of a stand anyway. But remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, someone's got to win that money. Might as well be us. And, it's $100,000. So that's pretty good.